Welcome. What'd you think about that?
Man, somebody is pep and chipper this night. Oh my goodness.
What do you think about
What's
that
up,
one?
y'all? It's the Smackdown Showdown with your host. I am the enforcer to make you drink the water. Gene Baptiste, joined by the man, the icon, Venomous Vincent. Say what up to the people. Oh, he's chipper as hell
What
tonight, y'all. So.
what kind of water are we drinking tonight? Can I have some, please? I need some water.
Everybody needs to drink their water. If you don't drink their water, you will not prosper.
Can I tell you why I need some water?
Let me know why you need some water.
After today, check this picture out.
Oh,
me and the boss, Ricky Rouse. Look how much weight he's lost.
He has lost a lot of weight.
God, he ain't even the boss anymore. Now he's like a guinea pig with a tracksuit on.
Oh,
holy crap!
Damn.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what. He was the nicest fucking guy. I thought it was. I thought his people were gonna be fucking like. I really thought his people were gonna be like really strict and like don't give a fuck and shit like that, bro. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. When I got in there, they took my phone. They did a video for me. They took pictures. He signed with it. He signed anything that anybody brought. Like it didn't matter how many it was. He signed it all. Like he was a genuine cool cat.
Nah, he's humble. He's very humble.
He's humble, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. You meet him outside of a club or a venue that he's not making his cash hola, he ain't signing shit for you. That man's about paper. He prints it.
Absolutely.
He prints those stacks of paper. All right, let's get into SmackDown, man. This I gotta tell you, this week's SmackDown was just it was a snore fest. It really was. I mean, I'm already tired just talking about it so far. I mean, we haven't even got into it yet, but I missed
the night of streaming for this shit. I could have been streaming, and I missed it for this nonsense.
Yeah, it was.
I was literally clipping my old streams to get ready to post them up all over TikTok. But this Boar Fest, oh God. Oh my God, where do we start? Lead us off with the first subject. I'm ready to clown this show. You know what? Take a sip of libations here.
Hold on. I got something for that.
Trash.
Absolutely. One more for the people, Roman. One more for the people.
Trash.
Yep. There you go. Absolute garbage night. You know, guys,
tonight was
we're going into SummerSlam and back in the day when you had a pay-per-view event, especially one of the big four, you got exciting, compelling stories and different creative ways of pushing forward the stories. Nowadays, it's just endless promos and brawls.
Yeah. So we start the night off tonight with Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce in the ring, and he brings out Gunther, and he tells Adam Pearce tells Nick Aldis that if you sign this contract, you are waiving your rights to be a SmackDown general manager. And he did. Look, let's just face it. Do you believe this is going to be a one-off match, or do you think this is him leaving that position and becoming a full-time wrestler?
It might just be a one-off, in all honesty. I think they need something for Goon Jobber at SummerSlam. I don't see this becoming a series, which was like, okay, he waives his right to be a GM. Magnus is what, 40? Let's say he decides to go full-time in the ring.
40? Magnus?
Yeah, Magnus is 40. Gunther's 39. Magnus is 40.
Who's Magnus?
Magnus, Nick Aldis. I'm sorry. To the fans at home.
Why are we changing the names of these guys?
Well, that was his original name when he was a wrestler, Magnus.
I thought it was Nick Aldis.
No, well, before when he was in TNA and doing the Indies thing, he was Magnus. Magnus. Nick Aldis is the GM. Magnus was the wrestling guy we've been seeing throwing blows at Gunther for the last couple
Nick Aldis was it? No, they used his name in NWA for Nick Aldis, didn't they?
No, it was always Magnus.
No, come on.
Magnus.
No, I remember them talking. Hold on. No, Nick Aldis's name
before coming to WWE, he was Magnus.
Wait, Nick Aldis performed in TNA under the name Brutus Magnus. So wait, so you're saying WWE created Nick Aldis?
Yeah. What's going on, Cactus Kate? Shout out to you. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Always love you.
I did not know that. I thought his name was Nick Aldis.
Listen, if your name is anything in the Indies or outside of WWE, as soon as you walk through those doors and you sign that contract, your name is automatically changed.
Look who's commenting. Look who brought the sheep in Coppin. Like she knew who his name was Magnus. I didn't even know his name was Magnus, and I watch wrestling.
Yeah, it's just
honestly, I thought it was Nick Aldis. I really did.
Yeah, now once you walk through those doors, Nick Aldis or any type of name they give you is what they, unless your name is so established that they can't touch it.
Well, Nick Aldis was established.
Well, Magnus was, but he wasn't a high like Magnus wasn't on the level of
using that name. Stop using that. She said she did.
Brutus Magnus wasn't on the level of AJ Styles. AJ Styles was just a phenomenon throughout everywhere. So his name wasn't
AJ Styles did not need WWE.
Definitely didn't, but he wanted to end his career there, and he got the chance to. So shout out to AJ Styles for that.
So this turned into a brawl like we expected it. We did not think it was not going to be anything anything less than a brawl. Nick Aldis gets put through a table. It's just complete pandemonium. We go to the back, and I don't like talking about these stupid backstage vignettes, but I don't. But the reason why is because Sami Zayn wants it to be a triple threat match between him, Cody, and CM Punk.
And you know what? Rightfully so. He does deserve it because in the end, he was also screwed by Nick Aldis. He was. First off, rematch clauses are always in play. Whether they just pick and choose when you get to actually use it. Second off, he had a shot and was screwed over by Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis screwed this man. Now, Goon Jobber here, on the other hand, you come out here, you want to call yourself the career killer, this, that, and third. You've done nothing. You've done nothing but job out and count the lights for the last 6 to 8 months. Okay. Right now, Nick Aldis is your best bet at a win. And if Goon Jobber actually loses this match, just put the fries in the bag. He's done. There's nothing special about him no more. Like get your ass out of here.
Well,
appreciate your love for the new intro.
What's that again?
No, Cactus Kate commented she loved the new intro. Appreciate the love for the new intro. Shout out to the man Venomous Vincent.
I worked hard on the intro today, so it got done. If Nick Aldis beats Gunther, I will stop watching wrestling.
I mean, now let's get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Just because he's a GM now, not going to take away from what he did when he was Magnus.
God, I hate that name. That's such a stupid name.
What you mean? Magnus is a legendary name. Magnus is the name of everyone's favorite villain on the hit series X-Men 97, Magneto. Magnus is a powerful name. That is an Omega level godly name. All right, we will put some respect along with salt and pepper on that name.
Well, I'm here to give it some fucking ranch dressing and teriyaki sauce to put out the fucking fire that you're giving it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna douse it with that.
Teriyaki sauce is actually good. I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure everybody watching this and who's gonna come and pop in and watch the review later is gonna say teriyaki sauce is fire. We're not gonna put no disrespect. Listen, you know what? I'm gonna put a picture in there for the next time you decide to disrespect. I'm gonna give you the picture of the baddest Asian bitch I've ever met in my life, who walks around in a nightgown, hair rollers, and a cigarette in her mouth.
I love that. That's sexy.
That's sexy as fuck. Greatest thing. But anyway, Goo
I
Jobber.
gotta tell you, listen. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. That's just as sexy as this right here. Just as sexy as this.
Strut that walkway minion, baby. Strut that walkway minion, baby. I think you got the wrong thing because he looks like he's ready to go for a scene for.
I'm trying to be Kurt Angle here. My Kurt Angle.
Classic.
All right, so let's get into the first match. First match, we got Brie Bella with Paige taking on Lainey Reed and Lacey Jane and Fallon Henley. Jesus.
Right? Listen, this match was at best decent. I'll give him decent. Brie Bella, you could tell she's been training really hard with Daniel Bryan. Looks a lot more fluid in the ring. Shout out to her. Shout out to Brie Bella. Still can't stand that goddamn thing. That shit sounds so bad. It's like somebody just blowing out my eardrums, or with a cat scratching on a board. It's just crazy. But match continues. Also, of course, outside interference. JC Penney's decided she wanted to try and interfere and screw over. She wanted to jump in the ring and screw over Brie Bella. Paige becomes the ultimate equalizer. Match ends with, for once, not a fruit roll-up, but a reverse sunset flip into a sunset pin combination, and Brie Bella takes the match. After the match, JC Penney's and the Jobbers decided to come in there to attack, and we get the return of Nikki Bella, who did one of the worst looking shock. What is it? The Shock Attack 2.0. That looks so terribly botched. And it's like, Nikki, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? Your finishing move looks like garbage. I don't know if I should blame you for it or blame the jobbers that don't know what the hell they're doing when they're supposed to be taking a move. This is why we need live events. You all need some practice, because what y'all doing in the ring is absolute dog shit. Okay. She comes in, evens up the odds, throws these three out, and issues another, wait for it, 6-woman tag at SummerSlam, because that's what we fucking wanted.
Oh, God.
Thank you, creative. You guys are doing a fucking great job.
You know, have you watched the new season of Unreal yet?
Unreal, I saw I think the first 3 episodes, and my takeaway, the new season, and my takeaway from that.
You see who's writing the stories. You get firsthand. The people that are missing from that boardroom would be Abyss. What's his face's husband? Natty's husband. Jason Jordan.
No, not Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan. That's not Natty's husband. Tyson Kidd is Natty's husband.
No, Tyson. What did I say? Tyson Kidd. Jason Jordan's on the team too. And there's one other person. Hurricane Helms. That's who's writing your stories. You like that?
My God. My God. My God.
That is who has you guys his stories. I do want to touch on one little thing on the back, because I see this crumbling very, very quick, but we're in the back, and Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green talk about the titles. I see this crumbling. I think I believe that the turmoil has already started, and I think at SummerSlam we're going to see these two break up, because Tiffany Stratton wants to have more gold, and Chelsea Green just wants to add one belt to her waist.
Tiffany Stratton. Take the U.S. title off Tiffany Stratton, in all honesty, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Tiffany Stratton has done nothing for me since capturing that U.S. belt. Even so, like her title match with Jade Cargill was a complete bore. She's kind of boring in the ring. Her promos don't do nothing for me, in all honesty. The only thing she's good for is a couple of nipple slips whenever she has a wardrobe malfunction. I'm gonna be honest, like, and this is crazy. Like, you don't do anything for me at this point. Like, prettiest moonsault ever. How many people have a fucking moonsault for a finisher? You couldn't be a little bit more creative. We got the over the moonsault, the prettiest moonsault, what is Jacobs called? The mighty moonsault. Like, what the fuck is going on with all these moonsaults? Like, can nobody create an actual finisher? A moonsault? Bro, and then you've had that U.S. belt for how long? How many title defenses has Tiffany Stratton had?
U.S. titles or
the U.S. title. She's had that U.S. title since taking it off of, I think, Julia, or maybe, I don't even know who the fuck she took it off of. But how many title defenses has she had since she hasn't had that belt? None. And you want to chase a whole number, the women's belt for what? So you could sit back and do nothing? No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Look what they're doing with our women's championship. They're letting Rhea Ripley hold on to it for I don't know why.
Rihanna Ripley, listen, they're letting her hold it on to Rihanna Ripley because they know for a fact the moment she comes back sometime after SummerSlam, we're going to hear the same dull fucking promo as she always tells. I'm going to take back my title. I never lost, eh? No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. You've done nothing with that women's championship since winning it off WrestleMania. I don't even think I've seen you defend that shit once. Maybe there was a rematch against Jade Cargill, but that's about it. And in all honesty, that's sad. That is absolutely fucking sad. I've had enough of Rihanna Ripley doing nothing with that belt. Over on Raw, Liv Morgan, you should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Hey,
absolutely
you
ashamed.
Like man, you should be embarrassed.
She should be embarrassed. She should be completely embarrassed. Shameful.
Tired.
Oh my God. I don't want to see her lose her job. I just want to see her lose that title because let's be real. You have a 4-minute match at WrestleMania. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're supposed to be in 2026, an era where women's wrestling is supposed to be evolved. They're supposed to be main eventing shit. All right. We've seen women headline and main event WrestleMania. So what the fuck is Liv Morgan doing? Talking about on Unreal how I gave us time, boss. You had 4 fucking minutes at a WrestleMania card for a title match, and you're proud of that? Did no women want to speak up? Where the fuck were the women at Raw? Why the women had the night off at Raw? This is what women's wrestling is coming down to? Huh? Y'all want to go back to the era of Vince McMahon. Keep this up. Don't worry. Y'all be running around strutting your bra and panties again, having mud wrestling matches and fucking pudding and shit. No, this is terrible. All right? Nobody wants to see that shit. Like, you have too much talent out there actually capable of putting on some solid classic banger matches, and you're giving them fucking 4 minutes at WrestleMania? The level of disrespect is crazy. But here's what gets me. Complacent ass Liv Morgan just sits there and says, "Thank you, boss. Thank you. I'm a ring general now." Shut your ass up. Terrible. You have no business calling yourself a locker room leader. You have no business calling yourself a ring general or none of that. Shut your ass up. Get up.
She is the ring general. What do you mean? She's the ring general. She's taking a break from being a general, and she's relaxing. She's going to come back as a colonel.
Yo, listen. Right now, Liv Morgan has one of the worst women's title reigns of all time. And you know what? Your promos are crap. You are giving some of the most shittiest promos of all time. All right? We're tired. All right? And now you want to sit there and take the little dog slop 4 minutes and tell Triple H, this was my greatest moment of all time. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Grow a pair. Act like you care for this business.
Is that before or after she was talking on her farm?
You probably are. Both.
Did you hear what she said on the farm? She goes, I want to own a farm, but I don't want to do any work or pick up any eggs or eat anything because I forget what she said.
I'm not surprised. This is what people from Jersey want to do, be lazy. What's going on, Matt Bad Dog Kelly? How's everything, bro? I see you, bro. I see you, baby. I see you.
Let's talk about match 2, Chelsea Green taking on Kiana James. I mean, this match wasn't horrible. Here's the crazy part is I feel like the women's matches lately have been way better than the men's matches. And I don't know why, but they're just because they're fighting.
Effort.
They're fighting.
They're putting in effort. They have something to fight for. Liv Morgan screwed them by saying, hey, I gave you time, boss. Let me tell you something, Liv Morgan. And I rag on Charlie Flair all the time. But the bullshit you just said on Unreal, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, fucking Becky Lynch would have not stood for that at all. None of them would have stood for that bullshit. Why?
Well, hold on a minute.
Because they know they
this
own their
match
time.
is just like it, bro. 3 minutes and 28 seconds. It's like a WrestleMania match, but less.
Because look who we have in there. Charmaine, how's it going, baby? I hope you're having a great time with your daughter. Don't worry, you didn't miss much on SmackDown. It was just a bunch of nonsensical garbage. I believe all this will be.
It was a 5-star match. Believe that? That Chelsea
was
Green
a 5-star.
It was a 5-star match tonight. If you were sleeping, maybe.
Who said it was a 5-star match?
That's what they say on here. It's a 5-star match.
Take a sip of libations.
You know what I have to say about that?
Trash.
One more time.
Trash.
Okay.
Huh?
That's exactly what I think. Absolute dog shit. Toilet.
You know what I should have done? You know what I should have done when you were doing that whole rant with about Liv Morgan?
Mm-hmm.
I should have gave you one of these. I'm crying in baseball.
Unfortunately, there isn't wrestling. This quote unquote 5-star WrestleMania match. Kiana James, go back to NXT. I watched you botch a good couple of moves there, and in all honesty, no one would believe you.
She's as good as a cup of coffee.
I don't even think a cup of coffee. Like
Wow.
you're as good as a piece of shrimp back in catering.
Wow.
Like you go back to NXT. You have no business here. I don't know why they called you up. I don't know what Triple Fred wanted to say. I don't know what he saw in you, but whatever he saw, I don't see it. Triple Fred, because I am the gamer. I am that damn good as a creator. Stop. You're lying to yourself if you think Kiana James is going somewhere. Like, no, get your ass out of here. President Chelsea Green, Mad Dog, go sit down somewhere.
What are we thinking about these R-Truth promos? Are we thinking that these are our savior for the dumb stuff they're giving us on TV, or is it just as dumb as the matches?
R-Truth is a national treasure. That's comedic gold.
There we go.
Comedic gold. R-Truth needs to be on the list of people that need to be protected. Because that man,
what? He should have went out in the garbage just like the rest of them should have.
Hell no. R-Truth is the only person who can take an invisible friend and turn him into an actual WWE character.
Okay, I'll give you that. But what has he done lately that's worth? I mean, like, Okay, he has a couple cool liners. All right, he has a couple cool things. But right now, I feel like he's just as dull as Danhausen.
And you know who you blame for that? Triple Fraud. Triple Fraud. He came back white hot. White hot. You had every opportunity to take that momentum he had and shoot him into the main event scene, even if it's just a one-time deal. Him in the main event scene and actually getting another future world title shot, a serious R-Truth. And of course, Triple Fraud, the gamer, decides to drop the ball, as always, and stuff his big ass nose up someone else's ass and say, oh, this was a work, guys. You know, we like to tell stories. We tell stories because this is what we do. Did you guys enjoy the show? Yeah, it was a work. Shut your ass up, Triple H. No one cares. No one cares about the lies. No one gives a fuck about what you have to say. Get your fraudulent ass up out of here. You can join Rey Mysterio in the band of fraudulent acts running around this company.
You know, but you know, it's all about him, though. It's all about what he can put his face on and his voice on. He's never going to give that spotlight away from himself.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not. Listen, when he fired R-Truth and the backlash was so heavy that they reversed that decision, he was embarrassed. Triple H was embarrassed because he made that call. Now R-Truth comes back white hot. You saw the pop he got last year when he returned. That was one of the biggest pops I had heard in God knows how many years. I didn't hear a pop like that since Edge's return. He had the biggest pop. He was white hot, cut off the dreads, going on this serious ass character run. You had everything there in the formula put on your fucking lap. And what does Triple Fraud do? Put him back in an Easter Bunny costume for Christmas. Are you serious? This is what you do? This is the creative genius of Triple Fraud, the gamer. And what do all you marks at home do? It's not Triple H's fault. It's TK. No.
It's
Because
Baker's
TKO,
fault.
they say it's TKO's fault. TKO. No, stop it. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, asked to see R-Truth in an Easter Bunny costume. It was just Triple Fraud's perverted little way to get a laugh. Because Triple Fraud somehow thinks he's the old man. He thinks he's the old man and he could sit there and put dog shit in front of you and relax. But I tell you, nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to see this garbage any goddamn more. Okay? This stops here. All right? I don't rag on the business. I just want to see it be better. Triple Fraud needs to go. You know, Taker's been killing it over at AAA. Right? Taker's been killing it booking AAA. You know what Triple Fraud does? Oh, Taker, I see you've been killing it over at AAA. I'm gonna take your main AAA mega champion. Yeah, he's the booker over there.
Oh, I
killing it over there. He sits there, he looks and he goes, you know what, Taker? You've been doing a great job at AAA. I don't like the fact that you're doing better than me. So I'm gonna take your AAA mega champion, Dominic Mysterio, and we're gonna have him count the lights to the likes of people like Danhausen. Dan fucking Hausen. All right, but we're gonna have him count the lights to Joe Hendry. We're gonna keep having him count the lights, and I'm gonna book him to be a jobber because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and they're doing way too much better than me. So I'm gonna stick the middle finger to you, and I'm gonna stick the middle finger to the Los Luchadores fans. All right, you took Ludwig Kaiser and you made him a star. I made him a jobber, and you decided to undermine me. So I'm gonna sit there and make them all jobbers on my. Like, I'm tired. I'm sick of this nonsense. Okay, this is just crap. And for all you marks out there, it is TKO. They keep interfering. I promise you, Ari Emanuel is not coming out of his office to say, hey, book this. This is great booking. No, absolutely not. Nick Khan is too busy lying to the fans and telling them, hey, WrestleMania 40 was all a work, baby. It was planned. No, it was not a work. You didn't see your own goddamn special where everybody admitted that y'all fucked up. Everybody admitted y'all had to pivot. Everybody admitted that the original plan was never supposed to be this. But you want to try and tell the people that was the case? Fuck off. Please.
Well, listen, before we get into this rant with CM Punk, let's go to a commercial break. Let's take let's let one of our sponsors, or excuse me, one of our other shows, tell them what's on their menu tonight.
She's pregnant and married now, and she makes over $3 million. So I think she's doing fine.
What is she doing?
She's
OnlyFans.
Oh, it's her pictures are hot.
There are other options in this world, I guess.
I love.
Of course there are.
Oh, yeah. For women, of course, yeah. For women, yeah.
Oh, what are you saying? We can't have a UPR OnlyFans? Dice? Jin Bean?
A UPR OnlyFans.
I'm not gonna lie. That would be hilarious. I'm gonna tell you why that would be hilarious. Can you picture Mad Dog Kelly posing on the OnlyFans?
Oh my god! Yo.
No, see.
Yeah, we are ready now.
You guys are having too much fun over there on Rated R Reviews. I did talk to Mad Dog. Mad Dog did say that he's going to help me out, get the spreadsheet going for the fans only on UPR. We're trying to pick who's going to be the first one on there.
It should be Mad Dog. Mad Dog out there. All the content is going to be through the roof with Mad Dog.
Anyway, Judgment Day.
Man, yo, shout out to the Rated R show with Cactus Kate and Zia Silent. And sometimes I like to drop by and just add a couple of foolishness to the whole mix, but always catch him every Monday night at 10:45, right when Raw goes off. That talk on OnlyFans is crazy work.
That's funny.
Holy shit.
Let's get into this promo.
I'm gonna have a field day with this promo. Holy shit. Here we go.
So we knew this was happening all night long. I mean, we kept seeing Cody pop up in the backstage vignettes, and we would see CM Punk walk, and you know, we knew this was coming. I don't even know where to start with this.
I'll give you a starting point. Tell me what infamous line Cody used for this promo.
What do you want to talk about?
What's the next lines? And he uses this almost every promo with almost every opponent he has.
Oh, you got me stumped there.
Oh no, Dr. Libations. It's simpleton promo. I respect you. I love you, Punk. I respect you, Punk. Oh, I was gonna have a field day with this on the show the moment I heard that shit. I said, oh, here we go. This is a typical Dr. Libations promo. I respect you. I love you. But I'm going to meet you for the title at SummerSlam, Punk. You want to compare your junk to mine, Punk? They called me Raheem Rhodes for a reason, Punk. Shut your ass up.
Wasn't this supposed to happen a couple years ago and it didn't? These guys were supposed to. They were supposed to. They had some big promo and then it never happened, right?
Because they changed up. Punk got injured. So the winner of the Royal Rumble got switched.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they had this intense promo right before the Royal Rumble. Punk was scheduled to win it, but they had to call an audible because he had gotten injured by Drew McIntyre with the Future Shock DDT.
I cannot tell you. I am not looking forward to this match. I don't know if it's because I'm just over I'm over Cody Rhodes fighting for the title every other pay-per-view. Like, I feel like this is the only guy that deserves a belt, and that's the sad part about the roster that we have. We have so many people on the roster, but it's the same 3 to 4 people.
Because nobody believes in anyone else. Like Samantha Zayn got the belt, but they didn't see him as a moneymaker, so they had him drop it in 9 days. Codarius Rodington seems to be the only guy, because he's apparently the face of the company, that's going for this belt. And at the end of the day, what you're feeling is what everybody else is feeling. They're feeling Dr. Libations fatigue. We're tired of Cody Rhodes going after the belt. There's too many other people in the roster that can go for that, but you keep giving it to the one, Dr. Libations, Codarius Rodington. We don't care anymore. Codarius Raheem Rodington needs to sit the fuck down and go somewhere. All right. You ended your story at WrestleMania 40, what, 41? Or from WrestleMania 40, you got the chance to finish the story. Good for you. Your title run was garbage. You lost the title, you gained it back, and that second title run was garbage. You lost it to Cena, you got it back, and that third title run was garbage. Why? Because first off, you have no grit, you have no intensity to you. All you do is come out, and I respect you, and I love you, I need you. You want to compare your junk to mine? No, stop it.
I like in this promo that they it's like you say, they don't want to. It's like what is it? Cody said, or Punk. I think Punk said it. He doesn't want to turn his back on Cody, but then Cody goes back and talks about the 2011 Punk. He cut the pipe bomb promo. These, it's like these guys love and hate each other, and it's like they're trying to be the most respectful competitors against each other in a promo and not beat each other up. But it gets old because it's like they're both fighting for the fans to like them both. That's all this is. It's just they want the fans to not hate them both.
And this is why you should never put face versus face, heel versus heel. You split your audience. You dumbass doofus son-in-law. Stop. Your booking is stupid. We don't need face versus face matches. Build up some heels and let them go for the title. But no, you want to split your audience and you want to sit there and say, hey, we're going to give you Punk versus Rose. But we don't know who the fuck to root for because they're both some of the greatest baby faces now we have in the goddamn company. So you split your audience down the middle. And now when it comes to these promos, they're so fucking childish. They're so baby-like. They're so, it's okay, baby. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Shut up! Enough! You see, what made what made Punk versus Roman so really good? Roman was not afraid to cross them habitual lines and rip Punk apart. Punk wasn't afraid to tell Roman, I'll bury your ass next to your dad. Guess what? Was it a cheap pop and cheap heat? Absolutely. But did it get you going? Oh yeah, because it's like, whoa, my man.
Well, that brings me to my next point on the promo. He also says that he respects too many people. He respects too many people to not take the title off of other people. And so he brings up Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, John Cena. He's right though. He does see him or Cody Rhodes does try to be everybody's friend on the roster, even though they're fighting for the title, and that to me that makes it hard for them to create a story and to write when we have Cody Rhodes as the he's going to be everybody's friend. You can't do that.
No, it doesn't work well. It doesn't work well at all. And at the end of the day, I agreed with Punk when he said this line, Dusty Rhodes' kid ain't gonna beat the best in the world. Absolutely not. Not with that fucking happy-go-lucky Superman Captain America style attitude. I'm your friend. I'm here to protect. Nah, stop that. Listen, Cody Rhodes as a babyface, it's played out. We're tired. Show us heel Rhodes. Show us something new. Because at the end of the day, all you're doing is literally becoming a carbon copy John Cena. You want to stay the good guy. You want to stay the baby face. You're not going to do anything too crazy to make you. Nah, give us some heelish tactics. It's okay to pull off some heelish tactics. Randy Orton is one of the biggest baby faces in the company, even though he don't mind punting people in the fucking head. He doesn't mind doing any of that shit. He'll do it without a problem. That he got it because Orton has an edge. CM Punk, another great baby face, but he ain't afraid to cross habitual lines and do what he needs to do. Guess what? Punk has an edge. What does Cody Rhodes have? Apparently a big jump to call himself Raheem, along with love and respect. Where's the
Cody
edge?
said at WrestleMania he's gonna whoop his ass. He's gonna whip Cody's ass and teach him a lesson that Punk is the best in the ring. So I mean, I want to see CM Punk retain the title. I think he's a good. I think he's holding the title and representing it well. I just wish they would fight. They would put these guys like John Cena did. They would put the belt on the line more often. That's what I wish they would do on like Raw and SmackDown.
Every championship belt needs to be put on the line more often. Right now, Roman has been the only one with multiple title defenses. I don't really see title defenses from Liv. I don't even know who holds the tag belts on Raw, which is sad.
I mean,
I don't know who has them.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, we do.
Who holds the belt on?
They beat Street Profits a couple weeks ago.
I forgot about that. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
And your
You know
tag
why?
team champions on SmackDown are R-Truth and Damian Priest.
And when was the last time you seen them really defend those belts? And in which case, I don't think so. They haven't defended in a while, but I understand that Truth is semi-injured, so they're trying to hold him down, which is fine. They're trying to hold him down because he's semi-injured. Great. But no, like you don't see belts being defended at all. These guys are just sitting there walking around with the title belts, doing backstage segments or disappearing off TV, which is absolutely garbage. Tiffany Stratton's had that U.S. belt for months. I can't recall her last title defense. This is sad. This is the sad state of the World Wrestling Entertainment because Triple Threat, the gamer, doesn't know how to book because he thinks he can tell a story. Oh, Rhea, I like you. You're okay, Rhea. You did great, Rhea. I'm gonna sniff your hair because I can. You know what? Let me have the women jump on me because I gave them a bone. Get out! Jesus, where's the old man? Bring back the old man.
Mad Dog says that they're taking another page out of AEW's book at SummerSlam, going with the interim title match for the women's undisputed belt.
We'll move on to the next segment.
We got Charlotte Flair taking on Nia Jax. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a horrible match, but I mean,
it wasn't.
It wasn't anything to shake a stick at. Shake a stick at.
It was. I will say this. Nia Jax with the weight loss looks amazing, fabulous.
She looks a lot better.
She looks so much better. And I think the weight loss kind of helped her improve in the ring a lot more because now she's starting to being able to pull back her punches, so she's not injuring people with knockout blows. Was this match a long time coming? Maybe. Was it something that moved the needle? No, not at all. We would love to have you as a guest host one of these days, Charmaine. We're gonna have you do that because it's gonna be fun. I'll say this. This was just one of those matches you threw away because it really didn't matter. Like, yeah, Nia Jax attacked Charlotte last week, so this was supposed to be some payback. But my leg wasn't shaking. I wasn't jumping for joy and screaming like, "Oh yeah, this is a great match." No, it wasn't a banger. It was just something to let the time pass. Like if you wanted to go grab a beer, that was the match to do it. If you needed to go take a leak, that was the match to do it. It wasn't nothing too special. No one cared. I didn't care. At least I didn't. But credit to the two women in the match because, again, they're doing a phenomenal job. And Charlotte Flair's still moving. She got 2 knee braces, but she's still moving. So credit to her. Shout out to her. Thank you for everything, Charlotte Flair. I know I've given you a lot of shit in the past, but I will say you are actually good in the ring. Shout out to you. Much love.
We also see one of your favorite girls come down and start up some trouble. Jade Cargill and the Flinks.
Jade Cargill and the Flinks. Like, at this point, Jade Cargill don't run that crew. The wig does. All right. The wig is calling the shots. All right. That wig is saying you do what I tell you, and y'all do it. In all honesty, Meechin and B-Fab.
Two wasted space, women.
And it's sad. because
I say it in the most respect I can. I feel like over the years they've just destroyed like Michin used to be. She used to be really good. Like she used to, but they changed her name and she's a roadie.
And it's bad because when I first saw Michin, she was supposed to be the equalizer for Rhea Ripley, and it's like, okay, all right, this could work. This could actually work. Like a lot of these women, and it doesn't make sense because I say like Nia Jax or Big Mama Cool over on Raw, Rochelle Rodriguez. At one point, you had these girls fighting with Rhea Ripley to see who was the baddest bitch on the mountain. Now, granted, Rihanna Ripley won that, but still, how do you take these contenders, these ladies who can really put on a show, and just drop them down the card to doing pointless and meaningless matches? Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair was a meaningless match. It didn't need to happen. It's pointless. Jade Cargill was your world title, and now I guess you're trying to set up for her versus Charlotte at SummerSlam for nothing. And in my opinion, that should have been a title match in itself. Rihanna Ripley can't wrestle, so give the belt to either Charlotte or Jade Cargill and let them duke it out for the title. Make these titles mean something. Right now, these titles are nothing more than paperweight props for these guys to carry around, and it's sad. It's sad.
They need to start doing like opening challenges where they're defending it every week or every other week, you know.
You know what? I have a disdain for open challenges. Why? Because open challenges to me is the laziest booking you can do. That means you couldn't put your damn dome pieces together and put your brain boxes on to actually write a goddamn story. Oh, well, what do we do? Well, make it an open challenge. We'll find it. Like, there's nothing more you can do in your little brain box? Really? That's all you could give us. Open challenges? I despise open challenges because they do nothing for no one. Absolutely nothing. Oh, but you're going to get a banger. I don't care about a banger. Give me a story. Give me an ongoing story. Let me see something where somebody breaks your legs and then goes to the hospital and hits you over the chair with a fucking pee pan. I would love to see that.
I mean,
yeah,
I agree with that. Yeah.
That's a sentiment. Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Mad Dog Kelly. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Right now, AEW is actually killing it. I had never thought I'd hear the day I say those words, but AEW is killing it. AEW is actually killing it.
Yeah, they definitely have it way better in AEW with defending the belts than we do at WWE. You know what it's like? WWE's like sometimes they act like they have like a Pro Bowl, and they have their wrestlers like sit out for the Pro Bowl so they can't get injured, to play in the Super Bowl. So it's like, they win these championships to defend them, not just to hold them and make them look pretty.
And that's the thing. I think you hit it right on the nail on the head. They might be afraid of injuries, but here's my thing. With the bloated roster you have and the limitless potential for stars, you mean to tell me, like, if Cody Rhodes or CM Punk gets injured, you don't have a backup replacement? I see a whole roster of stars that could literally replace, like Jacob Fatu at one point. I remember I said him and Braun Breaker would be the future WrestleMania events. Yet you go on Unreal and Paul Heyman, the guy who's been working with Braun Breaker. Paul Heyman's working with Braun Breaker, and he sits there and says Braun Breaker should not win the Royal Rumble. That tells you everything you need to know. Because Paul Heyman came out every week trying to hype up Braun Breaker, only for him to be on Unreal saying, nah, I don't think Braun Breaker should win the Royal Rumble. And since then, the downfall of Braun Breaker has been insane.
Yeah,
it needs to be studied.
He really hasn't been doing much. And here's a guy that didn't follow his uncle and his father's footsteps on the name and created his own name. And he's probably one of the fastest guys in the ring, and they're doing nothing with them. Like it's sad.
Look at Jacob Fatu. This guy debuted as a monster. He was one of the Samoans I actually paid attention to because it's like, yo, this guy could be a beast. The last thing you did was have a title shot against Roman, and now you're one of Roman's lackeys. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Like Jacob Fatu could literally be pushed as a megastar if y'all did it right. Y'all booked him correctly. But no, instead, all right, put him against Roman. Cool, that was nice. Now make him Roman's jobber. And that's it. Like you're literally a lackey now. Right now, the only people they're focused on is Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Roman. And as far as a backup, you got Obafemi and Trick Williams. That's it. That's insane.
But
Shout out to your daughter. Shout out to you and your daughter for taking a picture with them. Oh man, the Steiner brothers. Yeah.
If you really look at it though, man, there's so many other people on the roster that probably could be bigger than they are now, but they're not using them in the right way.
No, absolutely not. Now, Mad Dog, yes, Jacob is on a SummerSlam card, but I want you to understand, and I want you to look at it from this perspective. Jacob Fatu is a guy that was challenging for singles titles. He was U.S. champion, and he started going after world titles. Now you go from world titles to being a lackey and doing 6-man tags. This is the same exact bullshit they did with LA Knight. Like this man, they just keep doing him dirty by giving him these pointless 6-man tag matches. You did a 6-man tag at WrestleMania. You paid your dues for I Slow Speed. You go and help I Slow Speed get this recognition he deserves. And I would think they would have thrown him a bone for SummerSlam. No, instead you do another 6-man tag and get walked back into the Bloodline Vortex. They just doing LA Knight dirty.
Yeah,
dirty.
Yeah, he should be having some kind of title run or something. Like as well as he's over, he should have a title run.
Absolutely. So it's just sad.
There's your girl.
Absolutely.
There's your girl. Matt says best women's champion of all time.
Yeah, we'll move on to the next segment. I will not.
Well, let's actually real quick before we get into the main event, let's show a clip of some of the other shows we have here on the channel. Let's take a dive into our show we do every Thursday night.
Absolutely.
Thirsty Thursdays. I didn't realize that he's sitting there telling his dad what he's going to do in his career, and then they jump right into the highlights of his career. And I think that's one of the greatest parts of the movie was I think people forget how legendary Michael Jordan is. Like, I don't care what anybody says, he's the fucking GOAT. Like he is Michael Jordan is the only guy. Did you guys watch that documentary, The Last Dance with him?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Fantastic. One of the best ones that came out of the
spitting facts right there.
You can catch us, me, you, and Vic every Thursday for Thirsty Thursdays. We gotta come up with a better name.
You think?
Movie review Thirsty Thursdays. That was we did that week. What did we do last week? Was the Space Jam last week, or was it? No, it was 6 Man last week.
No. Last week was still 6 Man. This week was Space Jam.
So if you want to check that and more on Space Jam, check us out this coming Thursday night. What time?
We usually come on around 8 at night. 8 o'clock at night, every Thursday night at 8 o'clock.
Check us out Thursday night, 8 o'clock. All right, let's get into the main event.
That's my girl right there. That's my girl, Charmaine. You are spitting facts. Jesus Christ, somebody needs to tell Mad Dog a thing or two, man. Oh Lord. I would love to see a debate show between those two.
Fatal 4-way match tonight. And this is going to determine who's going to face the world champion after SummerSlam, right?
Not the world champion. No. This was a match to face Sami Zayn at SummerSlam for the #1 contendership.
Wait, so they're doing so they're not the belt's not on the line on SummerSlam. They're doing a number one contendership match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, so SummerSlam, you're still getting Rhodes versus Punk for the belt, but this match here was determined who goes to face Sami Zayn for the number one contendership for a shot at the title sometime after SummerSlam.
Stupid. So you got Trick Williams, you got Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Royce Keys. Well, I can already tell you right now, there's three men in this match that should not be in this Fatal 4-Way match trying to determine for the championships, and that's
Royce's car keys.
Yeah,
Finn Balor,
Damian Priest, and Royce Keys should not be fighting for anything right now about the title. Trick Williams is so over, it's crazy.
Disgusting. It is disgusting. But you know what? This match wasn't supposed to be for contendership. You know what this match was? A segue to a brawl.
Yeah,
because what did we get?
It turned out to be a brawl. It definitely. We got some match. We got very little match.
You say very little. I say what match? Match starts. Few minutes in, we get Solo Sikoa, followed by the Usos, LA Knight, and Jacob Fatu. Why? Because all we wanted was a good old fashioned brawl. And did Peyton Royce's car keys take advantage of that situation? No. Why? Because here comes Finn Balor, go hitting with the coup de grace all over Damian Priest, and it was game over. 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest counts the lights. Finn Balor gets to go face Samantha Zayn at SummerSlam for a number one contendership.
Counts the lights.
Counts the lights. He just counts the lights. This match was pointless. Like, I've never seen this before, where we're having a qualifying match to go for another qualifying match to take on the title.
That's funny.
That was the stupidest shit. I remember I had to look. I said, number one contendership? Oh shit! So are they going to be added to the title? And then I had to look, and I said, wait, winner faces Samantha Zayn at SummerSlam for a number one contendership? This is the kind of booking we got. Triple Frunda. This is the best you could come up with. Triple Frunda. The game. What happened to the storytelling? I thought you was here to tell us the stories. Where's the story in this? Because the only story I see is that you are absolute garbage. Trash.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The main events usually are really shitty on SmackDown most of the time.
Yeah. Most of the time, all the time. Let me tell you something.
I was gonna give the benefit of the doubt.
To quote Liv Morgan, SmackDown has the worst main events of all time. It's amazing. It is amazing. Like that was just but you know, Finn Balor picks up a win. I think I need to stop calling him Finn Balor because he's actually been collecting a lot of wins.
He's been doing a lot better. You're right.
He's been doing a lot better. So, you know, Finn, and I know somewhere the number one cap, Shea Sawyer, is watching. Finn Balor is absolute greatness. I might have to join you in the Balor Club. We'll see. With Solo, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. Solo is somewhat becoming comedic. This face turn, I don't know if this is a baby face turn from Solo, but Solo's always been like the Looney Tunes Timu version because he's been comedic gold.
Timu.
Like he's like the Timu tribal chief, Looney Tunes version. Like he's complete. His parody and his mocking is probably where most of his charisma is coming from. Like the way he be mocking his opponents. Like I've seen him mock Jacob doing a stupid seizure shake. He would mock Jay, mock Jimmy, mock Roman. He does all of that. Like I love Solo. But yet, yeah, they did ruin him. I will agree, they did ruin him. When he first debuted, he was the Street Fighter. Like I don't know. It's like the booking backstage don't know what to do with these kind of characters, so they just try to make them funny, and they fail at that. completely fails.
Right.
So the writing is absolute dog shit. Get rid of the whole creative team. Give us a new creative team at this point, because this is just nothing more than monotonous garbage, absolute trash, and I'm sick of it. Bring back the old man. The old man knew what to do.
Yeah, we would all love that. We would all love to see Vince come back. What would you give tonight's episode of SmackDown rating?
2 out of 10, and that's being generous.
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10, and that's generous.
Let me give it a 7 out of 10, man. I'm fucking with you.
Have you been sipping the libations? Have you been sipping on the libations? I haven't seen. Like, it's just
I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. That sounds like a C. No,
that's a generous.
F.
That's a generous review there.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Charmaine, you are on fire tonight. Charmaine is on fire. F. Failed. You failed to captivate the audience. You failed to you know what? Absolutely. You failed to give us any good stories. You failed to push forward any stories. F. Absolute F. Failed.
Guys, before we go, let's talk about the shows we got here on UPR. Every week, you can check out one of us on a random show or another show. On Monday night, we have the Radar Review show with Azia Silent and Cactus Katie. Over, I know sometimes you're on there.
Mm-hmm.
I know every Tuesday night we have the NXT review show with the Wrestling Doll and Mad Dog Kelly, who you've seen on tonight's episode. There he is right there. On Wednesday nights, it's the All Elite Heat podcast with my boy Bobby and the Sheriff holding it down for AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On Thursdays, you got Thirsty Thursdays with me, you, and Vic as we review a movie. Federation Tuesdays with Chris and
I have no clue.
Chris and no clue. As they review TV movies, they do a little different on us. They're a little twist over there. And then Fridays, you can come back here and spend the night with us right after SmackDown. It's the Smackdown Showdown. Me and Mean Gene, hold it down here for SmackDown.
I like that. Mean Gene Baptiste. You know what? That's going to be the new moniker. Mean Gene Baptiste. I like that. I like that. Mean Gene Baptiste. Absolutely. And sometimes on Thursdays before every pay-per-view, you're always going to catch a quick prediction show featuring Cactus Kate or myself. Sometimes it'll be Venomous Vincent or Z is Silent. It just depends. You never know who's going to show up. That's always a fun little shuffle.
Yeah, definitely.
So always make sure. As a matter of fact, I believe next up and coming week will be the SummerSlam prediction show. So tune in. You never know who you're gonna find on there. So that's gonna be something else.
Yes, it will. But until next week, I'm one of your husbands, Vincent. That is Mean Gene
Baptiste. The enforcer to make sure you drink their water. Make sure you drink the water so you can prosper. And if you don't, that's the devil, my friend.
We'll see you next week right here on the Smackdown Showdown UPR. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us on all UPR entertainment shows. Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all. Peace out. One love.
She misses. She misses, she says.